Mary, you can go down.
Good evening. Thank you, Honorable Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members. I want to first of all show you, less than a week ago, my name is Mary Ingledown. I'm with Country Lake Mobile Home Park, 21100 State Street, San Jacinto, 92583. I'm the manager of Country Lake Mobile Home Park, as most of you know. We've been talking quite a bit lately. Less than a week ago, we put out a survey, a generic survey, regarding the closure of Gilman Springs Road. This is 159. We only put one on each door of 382 homes. So in other words, the general population there is 700 people with 382 spaces. There's 159 right here that just dropped off at the office. The other ones are to be delivered at these. There's 4 people here that they can drop their requests. Every one of these are no. They are no on closing it. I now have a statement I'd like to read as a representative of GBW Investments Incorporated and as the manager of Country Lake. Country Lake Mobile Home Community, knowing the significant impact of closing Gilman Springs Road by all parties involved, has carefully considered its point of view. For the following reason, Country Lake is against the closure of State Street / Gilman Springs Road. First, Gilman Springs Road represents a major thoroughfare by which many, many vehicles pass on a daily basis. Closing the road would mean a glut of traffic. There are not enough roads to take people out of the valley to the north. The other arteries would fill up during rush hour. Second, public safety considerations demand that the road remain as is. If a fire required the evacuation of people from the end of this valley, Gilman Springs Road would be critical to accomplish the evacuation. Without Gilman Springs Road, hundreds of people would be stranded with detrimental results. We only need imagine how horrible this situation could be under worse circumstances. Finally, Country Lake has a commercial interest in keeping the road open. We derive significant sales traffic from cars that are simply driving past the property on State Street. We have sold many homes and therefore added many residents to Country Lake because they stop when they see the flags and the signs that are out in front of the property, when they're just driving by. As a business, Country Lake sales efforts would be severely impacted if Gilman Springs Road was closed. Please understand that Country Lake, as a business, and the owners and managers of Country Lake individually consider the Church of Scientology and Golden Era Productions to be excellent neighbors and citizens of San Jacinto. We like the people. The property is well kept and adds beauty to the city. We would support a way of accommodating the church if possible. In this case, it is simply not possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary. Ronald Melton. Welcome.
Mr. Mayor, Council, thank you for the opportunity to talk. My name is Ron Melton. I'm a president of the Homeowners Association, Country Lake, 21100 State Street. And we're right on the edge of where Gilman Springs Road would be closed if it was proposed. As Mary just said, we did a survey, 59 responses still coming in. Told everyone negative comments. We've seen a lot of the comments. Seems to me that at one time, Lamb Canyon was a 2-lane road going through the canyon and very dangerous. And it was made into a 4-lane highway. And if we have 15,000 people traveling Gilman Springs Road, seems to me that it should be turned into a 4-lane highway and the necessary signals for the Golden Era production. Something could be done in that respect. I would think you need to contact the city of Riverside, County of Riverside, and make recommendations for an expansion of that highway. I agree fully with your resolution to stop the closure of Gilman Springs Road. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. John Randall. Welcome, John.
Mr. Mayor, I didn't make a written statement, but I will reiterate what Mary said and the other speakers. I do support the resolution. I have selfish reasons. My name is John Randall. I'm the manager of the U.S. Bank at 1251 North State Street in San Jacinto. The businesses in the center that I have my business in have been struggling because of the downturn in the economy. Closing that road and the people that go by that, eliminating those sales possibilities is going to have a detrimental effect on all of the businesses. We have about 8 empty businesses right now. We have several more that are teetering. We just lost 2 more. If you take even 5 potential customers away from those businesses that are teetering each week, it may put them over the edge, and we can't afford to have any more closed businesses anywhere in the city of San Jacinto. So I do support your resolution. I think if we can find an alternative that does not stop the traffic going by my business, I'd like to hear it. But at this point, I don't think this is premature because of what's been said tonight, and I think we do need to make sure that it doesn't go through. Thank you.
Great, thank you. I want to make sure I pronounce this correctly. Is it Francois Coquette?
Yeah, it's me.
Please come forward.
François Choquette.
Hello, my name is François Choquette, and I'm one of the occasional protesters at Gilman Springs at the Scientology location there. I'd like to point out that Scientology is not a nice neighbor. I was viciously attacked by the security guards for doing nothing else but protesting there. A lady, a 57-year-old lady, 108 pounds.
Mr. Mayor, excuse me. I think we need to keep the issue
On the road closure.
on the closure as opposed to...
Okay, on the subject of the road closure, why do we want that road closed? You got to wonder. I mean, this makes no sense. All the surveys come in, all against the closure. The reason they want that road closed is to prevent protesters. That's why I was bringing it up. Okay. People that protest there have been arrested for no reason. TV journalists have been arrested. This young lady here, doing absolutely nothing wrong, was arrested here. That's when I got jumped on. They appear to have a collusion with the sheriff because even though I did nothing wrong, I was the one that got arrested. Okay, this is very, very serious here. They are not nice neighbors. Okay, people protest for a reason. You guys need to look into this. They also fund the political candidate.
I understand where you're going. We're talking about the road closure.
Let me get back on this. The reason this road is so dangerous right now is they have encroached on the 100-foot easement. There's a full 100-foot easement. I've looked into that in great detail, and they've encroached on both sides, and they put an island in the middle, and all that stuff is windy. So that's why it's a dangerous road. Cars have flipped over because their tires would hit the berm and flip over. If the city would demand that these encroachments on the road be removed and dirt on the side or asphalt, what have you, then you'd have a lot safer road. And there's also plenty of space to make this 4 lanes on either side, particularly in the west side. You just move that little guard shack out of the way, you can easily make that 4 lanes wide. So please take it seriously. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor, if I could point out to the audience that that's not in the purview of the city of San Jacinto to do any of those things because it's a county property, so we don't have the option.
All right.
Just a note.
Margaret Penny.